Hi everyone, it's Mike here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's time for week 11 mission inspiration, and the word prompt for this week is colour. So colour, life's canvas awaits with vibrant strokes. Embrace the kaleidoscope of emotions and experiences. Like an artist, weave your journey with hues of passion, joy and sorrow. Navigate with creativity, for in the myriad shades of colour, discover the richness of existence and the beauty in every stroke of your story. Lovely. I'm going to take my inspiration from the picture this week. It's not something that I normally do. I've brought out my alcohol markers and I'm going to see if I can kind of use this loosely and base my art journal page, which I've already got cut here, on the image. So I like this kind of face which is blended into the background. So I've already, like I said, I've already cut my piece of cardstock which is going to go on there. So I'm going to work on that independently and glue it in afterwards. So I can pop that to one side and then just kind of grab a pencil and kind of plan out where, actually I'll need that for reference, won't I? So I'll just stand that up in front of me, just like so. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to divide the page kind of in half, which is where the nose is going to be, and then bring that up and then bring the eye over and then do another line across there and decide whether I'm going to put another eye in there, and then that can go just flare out slightly. So we're kind of entering into the realms almost of cubism today. So let's bring that, like I said, bring that over. Actually, let's bring it further up, and then within there we can bring a semicircle down of kind of a lidded eye, and then we can do half circles around there, and then bring another one around like so, and then follow that down. It doesn't have to be anatomically correct because it's abstract and we're only doing it in our art journal. So create an M shape for the lips, and then we can just follow it around, and then you can either draw a line right the way across or just partially. It's entirely up to you. And then we'll follow the line of the face down like so, and then bring that round. And then what we can do is we can then just spend a little bit of time breaking that background up with a little blocks of colour. So we can bring that in, and then we can draw. I'm not going to bother with any ears or anything like that. Break the background up. So let's just bring in a black pen, and then we can start to consolidate some of these lines. Like so. And we can change or swap and change as much as we want, because we've only got ourselves to please or blame if it all goes completely wrong. Like so. Drawing the philtrum. Because that's what that little piece above your lips and below your nose is, that little valley, if you like, called a philtrum. And then let's just give that a little bit of a curve. And I think actually I will join it up. And I will bring that line right the way across. And then we can start to kind of bring in the shape. We don't have to go all the way around. So it is sort of abstract-y, so we can get away with most things. And then yeah, let's leave that as closed. Shall we leave it as closed? No, let's draw it in. There we go. We've got extra areas to colour now. And I know it looks a bit cartoony, but what we can do is we can start to bring other areas in. Block off colour and kind of turn it into a sort of Mondrian-esque, if you like. And we can start looking at the way that the shapes would probably be. So cheekbones, maybe like so. Then maybe bring a line down there, across there. Lips, across there. Bit of shadow there. There, dark shape maybe there, darker shades up there. So I've broken it into different blocks that we can colour, so it becomes a bit cubist, if you like, and then we can break that down even further if we want to. Maybe lighter colours in there. Like that. Right, so this is where, I won't say the fun begins, but this is where you can start having a little bit of fun with all the colours. Don't forget, the prompt is colour, so we can go mad, absolutely mad with different colours if we want to. So I'm just going to grab different kind of colours. So I'm going to stick, I think, to blues, yellows and pinks. Let's have a look. So we've got blues, 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 yellows, yellows, blues, yellow, blue, a couple of pinks, going into a couple of purples. Purple, not my favourite colour, but I'll allow it just because. There we go. Because that's kind of the same kind of colour theme, and then we've got pops of yellow in the background. That's probably, is that the same colour? Well, maybe I've two of the same. Soft lime, lemon, gold. Oh, and tulip yellow. So we've got loads of different yellows there. That's fine. So what we can do is, once you do one, you can then come in and using that kind of same rule of threes like you would do if you were adding elements into the background or embellishments and stuff onto an art journal page, you can add those colours. Let me use the chisel tip because it might be quicker. Because we're using blocks. Cool. And then once I've used that colour, I'll put it to one side. So this is the tulip yellow. So let's do this block here. That's not very juicy. Some of these are kind of old. Yeah, I'm not going to get much colour out of that, so I'll have to switch that for the gold. Let me put that to one side. Not gold as in metallic gold. Okay, so we've got one there, so we can bring maybe that yellow over here. And then again, and I'm just going to keep on using blocks of 3. So let's see what this one is. Pastel green. We don't want green, we want blues. Blues, Arctic blue, cornflower blue. What's that one? What's the name of that one? Cool aqua and china blue. So let's go with that lighter one. So let's do big blue block there. And then let's do this blue block over here. Let's see if we can use the chisel tip. There we go. Like that. And then let's see, let's bring a pink in. Yeah, that's juicy enough. So let's do above the eye. I'm not bothered about the pencil marks. Actually, we should have drawn a line across there just to close that off. And then I'm going to use the chisel. So what I'll do is I will pop some music on. And I'll work my way around the drawing. Adding in colours in patches of 3. And I may, if I'm running out of colours, I may introduce extras. But because the prompt is colour, then I think I can get away with adding in as many colours as I want, really. Like I said before, I've only kind of got myself to please and to blame. So in fact, let's do that. Let's bring some greens in. There we go. Let's introduce that soft green. Okay, so I've just divided it back up into a couple of other sections. Just added a few more sections there because I'm running out of space for different colours now. So I may end up going over and just changing a few of the colours just slightly, but not many. But as with most art journal pages, you can change things on the hoof if you want. Okay, I think that is pretty much the end. I just want to fill in, just come back in with that gold, just to kind of fill in that square there. So, and you could just keep on going. Because I've used alcohol markers, you can push colour out. So for, you know, if I wanted to change a colour, I could, as long as it's doing darker onto light, it should be okay. So I like that. So what I just need to do is just add in a little bit of detail just in some places like that. But what you could do if you wanted to, you could then come in and then start adding in cross-hatching, zentangling over the top, just to kind of break up those blocks of colour and just give you a little bit more kind of visual interest in some of those blocks. But let's do one up here. Now, I don't suggest you go and do the whole thing with those kind of zentangles, but I just think it helps in some cases just to add a little bit of visual interest into what you're doing. I think just a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I need to add any more. No, actually, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so I've got a little quote that I want to just add on to the journal. So I'll just cut that out. I've just printed it off on the computer. Well, printed it off on the printer using the computer, because computers can't print. Duh. Right. And it's just the lyrics of a song, or one line from the lyrics of a song from a children's TV show when I was a kid. And I'm not going to distress the edges of this one. So I've got a glue stick to hand. Scrap paper. So, and I'm going to place the quote up top, and then down at the bottom. Now, I don't think it would look amiss if I actually went around the outside of those quotes with the box, because all the boxes have got outlines. I don't think it's going to look out of place. No, I like that. I like it a lot. And I'm just going to sign up there. And then put today's date, which I think is the 16th. And then grab my page back. And then that's going to go in there. So let's grab some glue. And then we can add that onto the relevant page in the journal. I don't think I've got that stuck in straight. Either that or the paper's not cut straight, but hey ho. There we go. So that is my art journal page for week 11 for the mission inspiration. And the prompt was colour. And I think you'll agree, I don't think you can get any more colourful than that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me create this art journal page. If you have, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, because it really does help. Don't forget, you can share the video with your friends if you want to. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. And on the screen there, that's the URL for the Mission Inspiration Facebook group. If you want to join us in our weekly art challenges, then all you have to do is just click that clickable link below the video and ask to join. That's all from me for now. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.